am I gonna do? This PlayStation's not fun for me anymore. Gosh. I wish there was a fun PlayStation that I could play on. What's up, guys? This is Power Player Paul, and this is my third collection video. And this is on the Sony PlayStation, the original. I got the Sony PlayStation well into its life after I was a big Nintendo 64 fan, but when I discovered PlayStation, though, my neighbor actually found it. Actually, he borrowed his PlayStation from his cousin, and then he let his cousin borrow his Nintendo 64. And this is when I first experienced games like Tekken 2, Twisted Metal, and a few others. And I was just blown away by the gameplay, and the graphics were really cool too. So I first got my PlayStation, I don't even know what year, but it was well after the Nintendo 64 came out. So it's probably 3 or 4 years after. It was like probably 98, 99. And I bought it for like $70. I have to think about 3 or 4 of these PlayStation 1s. I do not have a actual PS1, the slim model. But one of these, I do believe that a friend gave me, is a modded PlayStation. So, hey, that's pretty cool. But anyway, let's go ahead and get into the games, shall we? I'm going to start off with my PS1 long box. And just a forewarning, guys, I'm going to try to edit this as quick as I can and make it as fast as I can. But I have over 200 PlayStation titles, so it might take a little bit. So go ahead and get your popcorn, your drink now, and we'll get started. Alright, now that we've gotten our popcorn and drink, we're ready to go. Alright, so PS1 long box titles. First one is Doom, Mortal Kombat 3 Complete, NBA In the Zone, Off-World Interceptor Extreme, that is missing the manual, Ridge Racer, and V-Tennis. Alright, now we shall start off from the beginning here. 40 Winks, 007 Racing, 2 Extreme, greatest hits, Aces of the Air, Allied General, Ape Escape, Army Men 3D, Army Men Air Attack, Army Men Sarge's Heroes, Army Men Sarge's Heroes 2, Assault Retribution, Baldies, Biofreaks, just the disc of Bomberman Fantasy Race, Bomberman Party Edition, Bugs Bunny and Taz Time Busters, Bushido Blade 2, Busta Move 99, Cabela's Big Game Hunter, Casper. Good one here. I still have yet to play through all of it. I started it, but I finally recently completed it, only like a month or so ago. Chrono Cross. Awesome game. Alright, next game is Cool Borders 2, Colony Wars, Command and Conquer. Awesome. I played it on the PC. Love that game. Command and Conquer Red Alert, Retaliation. Just picked this one up. Happy to have it added to the collection. The original Crash Bandicoot. Crash Bash. Neither one of these have the manuals. Crash Bandicoot 2, Cortex Strikes Back. Greatest hits. Crash Bandicoot Warped. Crash Tag Team Racing. Creatures. Croc, Legend of the Gobos. Crusaders of Might and Magic. Dance Dance Revolution Konami Mix. And a greatest hits version of the same game. You will see that I have some duplicates here. Danger Girl. That was like a print off here, but there's the CD. We have Darkstone. The original Dead or Alive. Destruction Derby 2. I really enjoyed this game when it was on the PC as well. I just recently found this one on the PlayStation. Dino Crisis. So we got the end stuff, but it's torn up. 102 Dalmatians, Puppies to the Rescue. Buzz Lightyear of Star Command. Toy Story 2. We have Driver, still has its sticker there. Driver 2, Black Label. Duke Nukem, Land of the Babes. Duke Nukem, Time to Kill. Duke Nukem, Total Meltdown. Alright, this next one. I went to a Goodwill, didn't find anything. It was a Saturday. It was well into past, I guess, probably 1 or 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Probably, yard sales were winding down. I don't guess my dad and I really hit any. But this guy I met in the Goodwill, he says, "Hey, I got some games. I saw you looking for games. If you want, I had some at a yard sale earlier that didn't sell. I'm just around the corner." And so I'm like, "Sure, I'd be willing to check it out." So Dad and I followed behind this guy. He was no more than like 2 miles away from where the Goodwill was. I walk up. He has a handful of games, and this was among them. And I'm sure I didn't pay more than $2 or $3 for this. Einhander. Complete. I will show that one off. I like that one. Very cool game. Alright, I have Eliminator. Eternal Eyes. Fighting Force. Final Doom. Alright, so here's some duplicates. We have Final Fantasy VII. All these are complete. Final Fantasy VII. And this one should be... yeah. This is the Final Fantasy VII with the misprint, where it says Masterpiece. Somewhere up in here. The eye is all messed up. Somewhere on the back. You can see how much I paid for it. $4.25. Or $3.25, excuse me. We got Final Fantasy VIII. And I still have not played this one. Final Fantasy IX. We have Final Fantasy Anthology. This has 5 and 6 on it. Final Fantasy Chronicles, which has Final Fantasy IV and Chrono Trigger on it. A friend of mine, he actually gave me a couple of these. He gave me Final Fantasy VII. I think he gave me Final Fantasy Anthology, and he gave me this one. I still have yet to try it. I know it's a lot of people's favorite. Final Fantasy Tactics. Really want to give this one a shot. Alright, we got Frogger 2. Swampy's Revenge. The original Gran Turismo 2, and Gran Turismo 2. And a greatest hits version of Gran Turismo 2. We got the original Grand Theft Auto. We got Grand Theft Auto 2. Gubble. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. Awesome game right here, I'm sure. Hello Kitty. Cube Frenzy. Hotshot Scoff 2. Impact Racing. And Independence Day. We have Inuyasha, A Feudal Fairy Tale, Iron Soldier 3, The Italian Job, Jam Pack Volume 2 12, Jeremy McGrath Supercross 98, Jet Moto, another copy of Jet Moto, Jet Moto 2, Judge Dredd, Kojiro Deception 2, no manual, The King of Fighters 99. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver. Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver without the manual. Another RPG. Love my RPGs. And this one's complete. Legend of Dragoon. I wish I had this complete, just the disc. Legend of Legaia. The Lost World Jurassic Park with that holographic cover there. Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor Underground. Medieval. I've heard this is a good game, as well as its sequel. I have yet to play it. And Medieval 2. In a generic case here, we have Mega Man 8. We have Mega Man 8 Anniversary Collector's Edition. And a second copy of Mega Man 8 Anniversary Collection. We have Mega Man X4. We have Mega Man X4 again. Mega Man X5. Mega Man X6. Metal Gear Solid. I actually never played this one until I played the GameCube one, the Twin Snakes. Really enjoyed that. Another copy. Another copy. Greatest Hits. I actually have another one, but it's for something else. Metal Gear Solid VR missions. Miracle Space Race. Mission Impossible. MLB 99. Mort the Chicken. MTV Music Generator. NASCAR 98. NASCAR 99. Another copy of NASCAR 99. NASCAR Racing. NCAA Final Four 99. Need for Speed 2. Need for Speed 3. Hot Pursuit. Need for Speed High Stakes. NFL Game Day 98. NFL Quarterback 97. We also have Namco Museum Volume 3. Ninja. Shadow of Darkness. Almost shrink-wrapped Nuclear Strike. Oddworld Abe's Exodus. Omega Boost. Generic Case One Piece Mansion. Pac-Man World. Parasite Eve. And a Greatest Hits version of Parasite Eve. The reason I have both, the disc on this one are a lot better than this, but it's Black Label. So when I find an upgrade in the Black Label, I might get rid of both of those. Parasite Eve 2. This one I paid a bit of money for, and it's about what it's worth now. But when I got into the Shin Megami Tensei series, I felt like I had to get this one. I still haven't gotten the second one. Revelations Persona. Pretty rare game here. Have some of the Personas there, some of the demons. And there's the game. Pretty cool. It's back! Pong! Power Rangers Time Force. Project Overkill. Gabert. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six. Rascal. Rayman 2 The Great Escape. Tom Clancy's Rainbow Six Lone Wolf. We have Ready to Rumble Boxing. Reboot. The original Resident Evil. Then I also have Resident Evil Director's Cut. Greatest Hits. Alright, I have a few of these. Resident Evil 2. Complete. Resident Evil 2. No manual. Resident Evil 2. Complete. And I actually have another one. That's in another video soon. Alright, we got Ridge Racer 4. RPG Maker. The original Silent Hill. Soul Divide. Soul Blade. And the Greatest Hits version of Soul Blade. And another one. Small Soldiers. Space Invaders. Space Jam. Spec Ops. Ranger Elite. Fairly recent pickup. Spider. The video game. Love this series of games. This was one of the first PlayStation games I bought. Fell in love with it. The original Spyro the Dragon. Spyro 2. Ripto's Rage. And Spyro Year of the Dragon. We have Star Gladiator. Star Wars Episode 1 Jedi Power Battles. And Star Wars Masters of Taras Kasai. Star Wars Rebel Assault 2. Street Skater. Alright. This next one is perhaps the rarest in my PlayStation 1 collection. Back when I worked at GameStop, there was another guy that worked there, and he really wanted to buy Rock Band. And I asked him, you know, if he had what games he had, and I don't know how we figured it out, but I found out that he had this game, and it had been on my want list because I heard it was a great game. It's a rare game, and just one of those must-plays. And he said he would sell it to me for $70. I bought it for $70, which was a deal then. It's the price has pretty much stayed the same since then. I mean, this has been 7-8 years ago, but we have Suikoden 2. But there's that. This game is incredible. I played this game all the way through. This was an amazing title. You can have 6 people in your party at once fighting, but you can have up to like 120 people that can possibly join your party. You get a castle, and they do different things. Like you find a guy that fights, but he's like a chef. But you go back to your castle and he'll cook something for you. You have a girl that can like teleport you, but Bad thing is sometimes she might teleport you somewhere you don't want to go. There's so many characters in this one that's crazy. The amount of depth that's in this, and then it kind of has a tactical, like a RTS element to it as well. So very cool game. Siphon Filter, another one. Siphon Filter 2. This one I paid a little bit of money for. Paid about retail for it. Missing the manual and has a crack in the case. Tactics Ogre. No manual, see. But there's the game. Like finding these Atlas titles. Love Atlas games. So, and this is like over 100 hours of gameplay. It's insane. We have one of my favorite fighting games of all time, or the series anyway. We have the original Tekken. This is the one I prefer. Tekken 2. Here's a greatest hits version of Tekken 2. I did a little bit better here with Tekken 3. Love Tekken 3. Have another version of Tekken 3. And a greatest hits version of Tekken 3. Ten-Pin Alley. Tenchu. Stealth Assassins. Another copy of Tenchu. Test Drive 5. Test Drive Off-Road. Tiny Toon Adventures. The Great Beanstalk. The original Time Crisis. Tiny Toon Adventures Plucky's Big Adventure. Toka Championship Racing. Thrasher, Skate and Destroy. Another RPG that I was really excited to find. Found it for like $2. Threads of Fate. I have the original Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider 2, starring Lara Croft. Tomb Raider 2. Tomb Raider 3. The Adventures of Lara Croft. Greatest Hits version. Tomb Raider Chronicles. This game is pretty uncommon. And unfortunately I do not have the case, but it does have the manual, and it does have the disc. Tamba. And there's the disc. Happy to have that in the collection. I've heard that's a pretty cool game. Yeah, I think it's like a platformer. 007, Tomorrow Never Dies. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 2. Top Gun, Fire at Will. Twisted Metal. Love this game. Twisted Metal 2. It's like the best one. And another copy. Heard this one's not as good. Twisted Metal 3. Another copy of Twisted Metal 3. It's loose disc. Bought this when it was just first came out. It was still fun, but not as fun. Twisted Metal 4. A copy of Twisted Metal 4. Crazy version of Twisted Metal 4. A friend gave me this one. Pretty cool. Jammer Lammy. Vanishing Point. Vigilante 8. And in this case, Vigilante 8 2, Second Offense. Virtual Pool. Warhammer, Shadow of the Horned Rat. WCW vs. the World. World Destruction League Thunder Tanks. Worms, Armageddon. Wipeout XL. X-Men Mutant Academy. Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories. Love playing this game with friends. Great. Older friends. Don't play it with your younger friends. Got some adult humor in here. But I originally played this on the PC. You Don't Know Jack. Awesome. Fun trivia game. And then You Don't Know Jack Mach 2. Oh, and I almost forgot. It was on my case here. My final one. This is one of my newest additions to the PlayStation family. A copy of Lunar 2. Very happy to have this one. Now, I'll be probably looking for the first one. But, very cool. Couldn't be happier to have this in there. I also have some Japanese import games that I found at Goodwill. I will try to read them for you. Oh, and another demo disc, I guess. I have official PlayStation magazine. I don't know if that really counts. Tetris Plus. Smash Court Tennis. This is like a block breaker. Crash Bandicoot 3, I guess. Very strange art. Very different from American art. Koro Q2. Something Golf 2. No idea. Chinko game. Densaya de Go. Alright guys, that is my PlayStation collection. As you can see, I have quite a few titles and several duplicates. If you stuck around this long, thank you so much. You are a true PlayStation fan, and I appreciate you watching. If you liked this video, please, by all means, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already. Alright, till next time, Power Player Paul. We'll see you later.